Hi, my name is Michael Trout. I'm the founder of the Fundup, and I want you to support and get behind, fund, and do whatever you can to help launch Fundups.com and Play Fundups app. We're launching innovation because without us changing the current system, I believe the world is in peril. Because currently there's a massive pain, and the pain is our ecosystems are collapsing, our planet's warming up, and no one's providing a solution. And there's a massive bottleneck with the startup because the startup basically is a vehicle of the 1%. And Dave McClure will tell you the current venture capital model is fundamentally broken and flawed. Even with all the innovation, startup boot camps and everything else, they're all still closed gatekeeper driven. So unless we can provide a solution, the planet is facing collapse. Let's face it, it's simple as that. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is to basically throw out the startup for the found up. And you say, well, this because the startup is not working, all right? It's not working for the vast majority of entrepreneurs out there. It's working for very few. Those with access to capital networks it's working for, which makes up less than 1%. Less than 0.025% of pre-seed startups become seed. And ultimately, what we've developed, or what I've developed, is a SaaS framework with no gatekeepers that's completely accessible to all as a solution. In simple terms, a found-up is simply a founder with an idea using our open innovation framework. And the outcome, well, hopefully save the planet. Because all of a sudden we're going to unleash innovation on the planet in a way that it has never been seen. And because all of a sudden you've removed the gatekeepers that are preventing it from happening. And to give you an idea, here's an image from Dave McClure that I borrowed and mashed up, and I've added the pooping dog to it. It's the squatting dog because he's trying to push out innovation, because I think pushing out innovation is it's not a cerebral activity for anyone who's done a startup. It's a very physical activity. So that's why I think pushing one out is a lot better than thinking of one, because it's all about. Anyway, I'm not going to go any further into that. Yeah, I'm sure you're all smiling. But the opportunity here is this, is that I predict that within 10 years of launching Fundups, because we're a blue ocean strategy, no one's interested really in our space, okay? And that we will disrupt and replace the startup. So my advice to you is get on board, because eventually I'm going to launch, and when I'm launched, I'm going to turn around and smile, just like Bill Gates did, just like Steve Jobs did, and say, listen, I told you so, and you should have been there when I told you, because this is going to happen, and this is going to change everything. And if you're wondering how we make money, well, basically I believe the majority of projects that launch aren't going to leave us. They're going to be part of us. Kind of like, imagine a company that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's that simple. So here's some of the framework. It's very simple. Well, not simple. There's some complexity to it. Obviously, this is like layer one of it. But it's all cycle. Think of a snowball building. And one of the key things that we have is that every project that launches ultimately is mandated, right, as part of their articles. Or if they don't launch, our articles of incorporation basically dictate that we invest 80% of our net profits back into the system, right? If you leave us, you have to mandate between 20 to 80% to invest back onto Fundups.com and Play Fundups. And we're not getting the money. We want the money to go into the ideas, because we know the majority of ideas are going to stay part of us. That's our value proposition. So ultimately, the SaaS framework that I've developed does all the heavy lifting. We don't have to worry about IP. We don't have to worry about business plans. We don't have to worry about all the costs associated to doing a startup. It's all taken care of in the framework. So our products are two things. It's Play Fundups will be our first thing, which is a mobile app, and the second thing is a portal. They're both tied together, and it's so easy. What I've designed and developed is so easy that all you need to do is do a 90-second video of your idea of a project or solution, service, whatever it is that you want to do, and it's going to happen or not. Our team that I have spent 4 years vetting and bring on board is ready to go. They're all very experienced. Unfortunately, they're not going to work for free, as most people won't, right? And that's why I need your money to help this happen, make it happen. So you can contact me I have a lot more to say about it. I have a lot of videos online that you can check out and take it from there. Thanks a lot. Take care now.